Welcome back to the book club. Today I want to share a book that I believe almost everyone who is learning about money should read. The book is called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. What makes this book special is that it does not focus on complicated formulas or technical investment knowledge. Instead, it explores something much deeper: how our behaviour and mindset shape our financial lives. At the beginning of the book, the author presents a powerful contrast. On one side, there was a highly intelligent and successful man who made reckless financial decisions and eventually lost everything. On the other side, there was a quiet and ordinary worker who slowly built wealth over time and left behind millions. Why does this happen? How can a genius fail while an ordinary person succeeds? The answer is psychology. The first idea is simple. Nobody is truly crazy when it comes to money. People make decisions based on their own life experiences. Someone who grew up during inflation or financial instability will think very differently from someone who grew up in a stable economy. Even something like buying lottery tickets may seem irrational, but for some people it represents hope, the chance to imagine a better life. So instead of judging others, we should understand that financial decisions are personal. There is no one perfect strategy for everyone. The second idea is about luck and risk. When we look at successful people, we often focus on their intelligence and hard work. But luck plays a much bigger role than we like to admit. Take Bill Gates as an example. He was talented, but he also had rare access to a computer at a very young age. That opportunity was extremely uncommon at the time. At the same time, others with similar ability may not have had the same chance. Some faced accidents or circumstances beyond their control. This is why success is not fully earned and failure is not fully deserved. The third idea is one of the most dangerous traps: never feeling satisfied. Some people already have more than enough, but they continue to chase more. Not because they need it, but because of comparison, ego, or desire. This can lead to destruction. People have lost their wealth, reputation, and freedom simply because they did not know when to stop. The hardest part of money is not earning it. It is knowing when enough is enough. The fourth idea is that the secret of compounding is time. Most people understand compound interest, but very few truly respect how long it takes to work. Wealth does not grow quickly. It grows slowly and then suddenly. The key is not just high returns, it is staying invested for a long time. Time is the most powerful force in finance. The fifth idea is that getting rich and staying rich are two completely different skills. To get rich, you need optimism and a willingness to take risks. But to stay rich, you need caution, humility, and discipline. Many intelligent people lose everything because they become overconfident. Survival is the key. You must stay in the game if you want to benefit from long-term growth. The sixth idea is that a small number of outcomes create most of the results. In investing and in life, a few big successes often matter far more than many small failures. This means you do not need to be right all the time. You just need to avoid losing everything and stay around long enough for the important opportunities. The seventh idea is that the highest value of money is freedom. Money gives you control over your time. It allows you to choose how you live, who you spend time with, and what you do. This freedom is far more valuable than material things. The eighth idea is the supercar paradox. When people see a luxury car, they think others admire the owner. But in reality, Most people are imagining themselves in that position. People are not admiring you. They are imagining their own success. This shows that material possessions often do not create the respect we expect. The ninth idea is that wealth is what you do not see. A person may look rich because they spend a lot, but true wealth is the money that is saved and invested. It is invisible. It is not what you show. It is what you keep. The 10th idea is the power of saving. Your savings rate matters more than your investment returns, because saving is something you can control. Wealth is built by consistently saving over time. The 11th idea is that being reasonable is more important than being perfectly rational. A strategy that looks perfect on paper is useless if you cannot stick to it. You are not a machine. You have emotions, fear, and stress. A good financial plan is one that allows you to stay consistent and feel at peace. The 12th idea is that history is not a perfect guide to the future. The biggest events in life are often unpredictable. Crises, wars, and global changes cannot be forecast precisely. History can teach us patterns, but it cannot guarantee outcomes. The 13th idea is to leave room for error. No plan works perfectly. Things will go wrong. So you must build a margin of safety. This allows you to survive difficult situations without making bad decisions. Flexibility is strength. The 14th idea is that you will change over time. Your goals, values, and priorities will not stay the same forever. That is why extreme long-term decisions can create regret. A balanced approach is often more sustainable. The 15th idea is that every reward has a price. In investing, that price is uncertainty, volatility, and doubt. These are not punishments, they are the cost of long-term growth. The 16th idea is to understand the game you are playing. Different people have different goals. Short-term traders and long-term investors are playing completely different games. You should not compare yourself to others. Focus on your own strategy. The 17th idea is the power of stories. People believe stories more than data, especially when the story confirms what they want to believe. This is why financial scams can be so effective. To protect yourself, you need to stay skeptical and think carefully. Finally, the author shares his own approach. His goal is not maximum wealth, but financial independence. He keeps a simple lifestyle, saves consistently, and invests mainly in low-cost index funds. The key is not complexity, it is consistency. To conclude, this book teaches us that money is not just about knowledge, it is about behaviour. The biggest challenge is not the market, it is ourselves. If you understand your own mindset, you will make better financial decisions and build a more stable and meaningful life. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next episode.